What's up, guys? We're back with another YouTube video.
I'm first one, technically
the first one that we posted. I'm Priscilla, and this is
Sandra.
So today we are going to the Lakeview area of the park, and then we'll hopefully not get kidnapped.
Yeah.
So let's get to it.
We've been walking for 16 hours.
We just started walking over here.
Just ignore the background.
If you look in the background, you can see our college that's back there. So, and they have this, they have a really close sidewalk of going to the park. And then they have the Lakeview area of the park, and that we will be there in a couple minutes. So,
we walk 24 miles every day to school.
for sure. And the path that we're on right now is more of a person-made path and not a paved path. So this is, I think, the second year that we've been going on this path. And a funny story that we have from this is that we had gone on this path last year and we were just in those bushes and the tips of the grass were red, and Sandra had said, did you hear that? There was screaming again. And when we had went down that path, there was loud rumbling in the bushes, and then we just started running because we had no idea what it was. So
We've seen some deer around too, but it was more over there.
yeah, and then up in this part over here, we've seen some deer over there too. So we can either go that way, or there's a path over there that's really pretty to go to the lake park. And then over there is the actual park. This is Sandra in her natural habitat. Okay, come on, let's go. So, for right now, we'll go through the faster way to the Lakeview area, and then we will go the prettier way to the Lakeview area.
Look at all of those trees, and then look over here.
So the thing about this part over here is walking this way is that it's very much a lot of dirt. So when it rains, it's really muddy, so you have to be really careful.
It's best to just walk on the patches of grass.
Yeah.
The grass is really dead in this path.
It really is. And some of the trees are a little bit dead too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but it's okay. And
that tree still got some green on it.
yeah. And there's some flowers that grow here. There's a lot of different types of flowers that do grow here. So it's pretty cool.
Next time, well, sometime we should go over to the area where those big yellow flowers were.
Oh, okay. And we not only see deer, but we also see ducks here at the park.
Ducks.
Sandra doesn't really like the ducks because
I do. I just think they're really fat.
they like to eat her food whenever she does bring food, so she calls them fat ducks. I thought it was, yeah, they ate the bread from her burger, and then they ate some of mine or her sandwich. And then we had also fed them peanuts. So
we're not supposed to be feeding them bread.
Yeah, because it's bad for the intestines. That's what it says on
It'll
the.
give them constipation.
Yeah, that's what it says on the sign at least. But we kind of do it anyways.
They just like us. We're lactose intolerant.
And so this is the Lakeview area of the park. It is really pretty over here. And there's a little part on one of these little quote-unquote islands that have a bench on it that you can go rest on. And there's some people that choose to fish right there. Let me get on this side. So
You can see the clear difference on each side.
yeah, there's grass and then there's dirt and dead trees. So, and then there's a girl right there. So over here, typically we go and we stand or like sit by this little rocky area, but there's this girl right here right now.
Sometimes we skip rocks.
We used to skip rocks and it was really fun. But I guess we'll have to come back here another day
I guess.
and show y'all us skipping rocks.
Now we get to go to the prettier side.
Yep. So this over here is the prettier side of the park, and this is also the area where that's the little path that you can sit on with the rocks. And there's times where ducks can actually go there and they'll just be there.
Butterfly.
There's a butterfly.
I think it's butterfly season.
It is butterfly season. And this is the prettier area of the path.
Let me see how I can jump.
So over here we have seen deer, and that's mostly all that we really see from over here. Oh, sorry. And you can, I don't know if y'all can hear, but if y'all listen closely, I think y'all can hear like a duck in the background. And that's because over there there's more water, and there's more, like, the lake expands over there. There's more butterflies. And then there's more trees and tall grass. And this path is also more of like a man-made path instead of a paved path. So
I bet you can't catch me.
stop it! Oh, that scared me. That scared me. So
Butterfly.
we do like to play around with each other a lot. That's one thing that you'll see a lot on our channel. What is that? I have no idea what that is. It looks like spider webs. But I also can't tell. So it's too high up.
I think it is spider webs.
That's a lot of spider webs. It might be spider webs.
Yeah, it's spider webs.
Oh yeah, all of that on the top of the tree is spider webs.
It's kind of pretty though.
It is pretty, and there's also a lot of them. So
You know, there are snake signs around, but I've never seen a single one.
yeah, we haven't really seen snakes a lot over here in this area before. But Sandra almost caught a butterfly.
I can catch one.
There's deer. There's one right there too. He's a big boy. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a deer like right there. It's kind of a little bit too dark to see, but the grass is a little bit too tall to go walking.
There's one hiding.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there's a deer right there.
I think it's a baby. It's very small.
There's a deer.
Looks to be male. Yeah. It's a male deer.
Okay. There's that deer. And then there's a deer that's like right about there.
Oh, I see it.
So some of the deer can be pretty friendly because there are some people that like to feed them. So I think that deer might be pretty friendly. Because he's not running. He's just kind of there. So the animals here are pretty friendly. Except there's this one goose that has chased me and Sandra before. I think maybe a couple of times that we've gone to the actual park area. So, and there's a ton of butterflies here. So it's mainly butterflies here. If you look over here, if you pay attention to the grass, it's more dead, but typically it's not as dead as it is right now.
That tree doesn't look so dead.
That tree is pretty dead. So,
and there's where we have football, basketball.
yeah. So for our school events, we don't have an actual football team or a stadium to go to. So for our homecoming, we play flag football and we play in that little field that's over there at this area of the park. And then over there, it's more of like a frisbee type of thing, and then they have tons of little paths that also go to the frisbee. And one story, we had actually went down one of those paths. It was really rocky. There's a squirrel all the way over there. But we had went on one of those paths and it was really rocky. Sandra was the only one that had her phone because my phone died. And we were hiding from two of our other friends and pretending like we got lost. And then eventually we did get lost. And I think one of us had got pricked by thorns. So
My
that's
hair got caught in a tree.
down that path over there. And then they have little places everywhere that are for like dog poop, like picking it up. That way, just making sure that people clean up after themselves. Oh, and then over here, let's go back. There's also like a little kind of more man-made path too that we used to go on to pick for flowers. But down that way, if you look a little bit further down, is to the right is the rocky path that we got lost on.
I just remembered one of the times when we were walking back to our school down the grassy path. Do you remember when that guy was about to take a pee?
Oh yeah, there was a guy that was over here too, and he was about to unzip and take a pee, and then he had saw us. I don't know if y'all hear that, but there's something rumbling in the bushes that's like right there. And the thing about there's another path over here that we can go on.
I think this is the same path we went to.
I'm a little bit scared to go show y'all that path. But I have no idea what is making that noise or where it's coming from. It's just mainly in this area over here. For all we can know, there has been some little sightings of like coyotes and stuff other than deer. So we kind of do have to be weary of coming over here. I just realized y'all could barely see. So throwing a rock does kind of help scare away any possible threats. So there's a little path. There's more woods, and then over there is towards more of the park. So
I remember that time when we found the traffic cone.
And there was a time where we had found like a traffic cone type thing, and I think a path that's further down there. So
I have it on my Instagram.
And there was one little path that we had also walked down, and there's like a hanging tarp on there, and it looked like someone was pretending to be a ghost. There's another path that's down there. I think that's the path we found the traffic cone on.
I think so.
We can go look.
I wish that tarp was still there.
That tarp was taken down.
This tree could use some stuff.
So I think it was maybe over here in this area that there was a traffic cone. Either that or it might have been further down that way.
We usually come here to pick flowers.
There is some cactus that grows over there, and then there's some that's growing right there as well. But over here in this area, it is also another little spot where there's not really grass and it's more rocky and more dirt. So we mainly have to be careful whenever we're coming over here and it just rained outside or there's more condensation out and the ground is wet.
Let's see. What else?
It was right about there where that guy had went to almost take a piss at when we were walking. And then that's that path right there, and then this path is all the way back, and this is the path that we had heard something rumbling in the bushes, and then we started running. It's a little bit windy, so, and then down there might be where the cone is. Sandra, I heard rumbling in the bushes. So something that you kind of do have to be careful about is like bugs that are in the grass, snakes, spiders. Because there was a time where we came and we had to pick flowers. And there's a spider on one of the flowers that I had picked, and I got really scared and I shook and I threw it. So you also do have to be very wary when you are exploring little areas, even if it's more of like an area that's more populated, like the park and this part of the woods.
Over here was where the tarp was.
This right there was more of where the tarp was at, but it is gone. So that's pretty much our adventure for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next or any questions that you have that we can go into further detail in the next video.
Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.
And
Like and subscribe.
And if you have any, I thought I saw a bug. If you have any other things to say,